Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a case in which the notice to the assessee has been issued under section 148 by an assessing officer who is not the jurisdictional assessing officer of the assessee, and after intimating this thing by the assessee to the assessing officer, his file is transferred to his jurisdictional assessing officer and his jurisdictional assessing officer completes the assessment under section 147 without giving him a fresh notice under section 148 within the prescribed period. So whether in that case that assessment is good in law? This issue has been decided by the Honorable Delhi ITAT F bench in the case of Rita Rani versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case is reported in 126 ITR Tribunal at page number 24. The date of the judgment is 30th May 2025. In the present case, the assessment year relates to assessment year 10-11. The case of the facts are very interesting. The assessee was very proactive during the whole assessment proceedings. In the present case, the assessee has filed her return of income at Saharanpur under section 139 on 28th March 2011. When the assessee filed her return of income at Saharanpur, then some notices under section 133 subsection 6 were issued by his jurisdictional assessing officer under section 133 subsection 6, and the assessee complied with those notices. After that, from Meerut, the assessing officer issued her a notice under section 148 on 23rd March 2017, and that notice was issued at an incorrect address, meaning thereby that the jurisdiction of the assessee was at Saharanpur, but the notice has been issued from Meerut. When the assessee replied, the further notices issued under section 142 subsection 1, the assessee duly intimated the AO that you are not my jurisdictional assessing officer and my jurisdiction is in Saharanpur. After that, on 18th August 2017, the file of the assessee was transferred from Meerut to Saharanpur. And very interestingly, when this file was transferred to Saharanpur, the Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax at Saharanpur on 8th September 2017, even without getting the information from the file that no return has been filed by the assessee under section 148, issued the notice under section 143 subsection 2. The notice under section 143 subsection 2 has to be issued after filing the return of income by the assessee under section 148. When the further proceedings were taken, the assessee objected very heavily the legality of the notice, because the original notice was not issued by the jurisdictional assessing officer, and now the assessee was saying that this proceedings are illegal because no fresh notice has been issued to me under section 148. But the AO at Saharanpur completed the assessment under section 143, read with section 147, and made some additions. When this matter was before the CIT appeal, the CIT appeal also upheld the additions and the legality of the notice. When this matter was heard by tribunal, the tribunal said that in the present case there is no denying the fact that the jurisdiction of the assessee was at Saharanpur, and the notice under section 148 initially has been issued by Meerut AO, who was not the jurisdictional assessing officer of the assessee. So on the basis of that notice which has been issued by the Meerut AO, if the assessment is completed by the Saharanpur Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax without fresh issuing the notice under section 148 within the prescribed limit, then that assessment is bad in law. Friends, this case is very important because this is a jurisdictional ground. If the assessee has not taken this ground earlier, then this ground can be taken at the later stage also. And in many cases, it has been seen that these type of mistakes have been done by the various officers. At the end of this video, once again, I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Rita Rana versus Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case is reported in 126 ITR Tribunal at page number 24, and the date of the judgment is 30th May 2025.